Hey, Ashley, remember that one Disney trip we took?
Which one?
You know, the Disney trip. The one where everything was perfect and we didn't have to stress about anything?
Oh, you mean the one Hannah planned for us from Little Bit of Magic.
Yes, that's the one. I honestly can't remember another Disney trip that was less stressful and more enjoyable.
That's right. She booked our park tickets, lightning lanes, dining reservations, hotel logistics, and even checked on us during our trip to make sure we were having a magical time.
And the best part is, all of her services were free. All we had to do was show up and enjoy our vacation. And eat churros.
Of course. Nobody does Disney vacations better than Hannah. For more information, check out littlebitofmagic.com and make sure you mention that the Wonderful Thing About Disney podcast sent you.
Hi, I'm Jake.
And I'm Ashley.
And this is the Wonderful Thing About Disney podcast.
Because Disney's a wonderful thing. Come on down, stop on by, hop a carpet, and fly with us as we discuss the parks, treats, and all things Disney, with new episodes every wonderful Wednesday.
What's up, everybody? Happy, wonderful Wednesday. Just call me Rafiki because it is time.
For another top 10.
That's right. Yes, it's time for another top 10. Thank you.
I really enjoyed that.
Thank you very much.
I feel like your openings are getting a little more ridiculous every episode.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. But we've got a good one. And this is like, whenever we talk about our top 10s, I always get a little nervous because I'm like, oh, are we going to get hate mail? Are people going to be upset? But like, this is one that I really worry people are going to have feelings about.
I agree. And it's not so much, well, maybe it is, I guess, a little bit of a hot take, like hot takes on our end. But yeah, I mean, top 10s I'm always nervous for. They always give me anxiety.
But this is one that everybody's going to have a preference, and I don't know how they're going to feel about this.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's going to have an opinion, for sure.
Right.
Yep.
So for this week's top 10, we are going your top 10 favorite Disney lands.
Yes, and for us, we did all of the parks domestically, Disney World and Disneyland, and then because we have been to Disneyland Paris, we also included that. Well, at least I did. I don't know if you have one in the top 10, but criteria...
I'm not going to say anything.
Criteria was you could include Disneyland Paris as well.
Yes, you could. That was on the table.
Yeah.
So again, one of the things that we really love about Disney parks is that they have their theming, and their parks are divided up into certain lands. It's been that way since the park opened back in 1955 in Disneyland and beyond.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about which ones are our favorites and why.
Yeah, well, and not just that, but we kind of broke it down by park too, because like Fantasyland, for example, is the first one I could think of. That's very different from Magic Kingdom than it is in Disneyland.
That's
so we
true.
We broke it down by land, by park.
Right.
If that makes sense.
It does make sense.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we're good. So everyone, light your torches, sharpen your pitchforks. Let's jump in. Follow along with us as we go through our top 10 favorite Disneylands.
You say that and I get so nervous.
Well, it's what we do here. Do you have any honorable mentions?
You know, I do. Just kidding. There was one that was very sad that I could not include it on my top 10.
What was it?
Africa in Animal Kingdom.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That didn't make your cut?
No.
I'm surprised. You love Africa.
I do. And that was Now, had we not included Disneyland Paris, I think that one would have made top 10 for sure.
Uh-oh. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. But... yeah,
wow.
I was sad to cut that one.
Okay. Well, my honorable mention is actually in a domestic park from Epcot.
Okay.
France did not make my top 10 list, but I wanted to so badly.
Okay.
I mean, if you think about it, France kind of has it all. It has the best treats, of wide variety. It doesn't have like my favorite treat, but it has like the most like banger treat options, which you know is important to us. And
of course.
It's got the Remy ride, which I really like.
Yeah.
It has an entrance just right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's
France
true.
is hopping, you guys.
Yeah.
Love it.
That is true.
But it did not make my top 10.
Okay.
Sorry, France.
Sorry, France. It's fine.
Pas de moi.
Sure. Beignet. Or no, baguette, not beignet.
Oh my goodness. We're off to a horrible start.
We really are. Okay, number 10.
What is your number 10, Ashley?
my number 10 is Disneyland Paris.
Wow. Right off the bat?
Right off the bat. Disneyland
Good
Paris
night.
Adventureland.
Wow.
Yeah. So it has the Pirates ride.
It does.
It has,
oh,
yep,
man.
it has Indiana Jones. It has that beach that's there. It is, I loved walking through there. Like the detail, theming is on point, and the rides are top notch.
I'm so mad, and I didn't even really think about this one for a couple of reasons. One, it's pretty spread out.
So
It's big.
Yes.
And two, the Pirates Cove was not open when we were there.
It wasn't, so we couldn't go explore it, but you could still see everything that was there. And I agree that, especially Indiana Jones, that ride is, tucked back there. And we were
Yeah.
like, are we even going in the right direction? Where is this?
No, fair warning to all of you Dinglehoppers who are going to Disneyland Paris, you're going to need the map in the app.
Yes. No. Yeah, because there's no signage, no nothing.
It's just kind of spread out. It's an adventure there. But, okay. very good.
Adventureland.
I know. You like that?
Yeah.
That's smooth. Okay. Well, my number 10
Yeah.
is in Disneyland,
Okay.
and it's New Orleans Square.
Wow. I
Yeah.
expected that one to be a little bit higher on your list.
I mean, it has my favorite ride, being Pirates.
Yeah.
It's got a great view of the rivers of America. It's where you can see Phantasmic.
Yep.
And it's got the beignets. And honestly, when I first went to Disneyland, I was like, why is New Orleans here? But now that I've gotten older and more mature, wiser in my age, I realize it's actually a really fun spot. It's got really cool shops. It's got the Blue Bayou restaurant. And technically, Haunted Mansion is part of New Orleans Square.
Yep, it is.
So for that reason, that is my number 10.
Wow, I really expected that one to be higher on your list. Not just because of Pirates, but...
I mean, there's a lot of other lands out there.
There are.
So, yeah, number 10 for me.
Okay.
What's your number 9?
My number 9 is, again, Disneyland Paris.
Oh my gosh.
It's Frontierland. They're Frontierland Disneyland Paris.
That's only your number 9?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Tell us about it.
It has Phantom Manor there. It has the Riverboat, Big Thunder Mountain. It has the Cowboy Cookout Barbecue, which was actually pretty decent. I found ourselves, and it obviously was because of Big Thunder Mountain. That is my favorite version over there. I could ride that again and again and be content. So we did spend a lot of time over there, but that is my favorite land from Disneyland Paris.
No, guys, it's a banger.
Yeah.
It's so stinking cool.
Yeah, and it was fall when we were there, so they had
it
some
was
pumpkin
beautiful.
scarecrows out. Yeah, it was,
Perfect time to be there. Wow.
Yeah, so that's my number 9.
I mean, do any of the domestic parks make your list? I think the inquiring minds want to know.
I am done with Disneyland Paris. Just those two.
Just those
Just
two.
those two made the cut.
Very good. Okay.
Yeah.
My number 9, and don't light me up, people, okay? My number 9 is Fantasyland.
Okay. That's okay.
But here's the deal. I personally think Fantasyland is so much better in Disneyland if we're just going off of attractions. Here's my problem.
Okay.
It gets so freaking crowded back there.
Yeah.
We tried to rope drop Fantasyland. Y'all, I questioned our life decisions because it is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And there are so many strollers. It's just when the middle of the day, it gets really crazy to get around. So for that reason, I guess I will go Fantasyland and Magic Kingdom.
Oh, okay.
Even though if it was just attractions only, but the Magic Kingdom, you need the extra space there. And I also like that Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is technically a part of Fantasyland.
It is, yep.
Winnie the Pooh. So yeah, I'll go Fantasyland and Magic Kingdom, even though my heart wants me in Disneyland.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You had a little switcheroo. I thought you were going Disneyland, but
No.
you came back to Magic Kingdom.
Because Disneyland is crazy, y'all. If you're going to go to Fantasyland and Disneyland,
no, that's insane.
you better tighten down your ears.
Yeah.
Because you're in for a wild ride.
Yeah.
Mr. Toad.
See what you did there.
I'm on fire today.
Oh my gosh. All right, moving on.
Number 8.
My number 8 is Avengers Campus in
That's only
DCA.
your number 8?
So I think once they add the 2 new rides and essentially the land doubles in size,
Yeah.
I think it will be a very, very different story. But right now, I mean, when it first opened, like, it was amazing. That's the thing to do. And it still is. But I'm glad they're expanding it. And I think the reason it is low on my list is it just gets boring. I'm like, okay, I've eaten at Pim's Test Kitchen. You've taken away the food that I enjoy that had the gluten-free options. There's nothing there that I really eat anymore. You do have Web Slingers, which we love. It has a great shop. You can always see roaming characters there, Avengers.
I do sense a little bitterness, though, because of Pim's Test Kitchen and the loss of the banana sandwich.
That's not the reason that it's at number 8, but
it definitely plays a factor.
Yeah. And I also thought about Disneyland Paris, because Disneyland Paris does have
It does.
an Avengers campus, but I think DCA is better.
All right.
So
All right.
that's my number 8.
My number 8 is in Disneyland.
Okay.
And it's Adventureland in Disneyland.
Oh, okay.
I think Adventureland in Disneyland is so much better. I really do. And I'll tell you why. Because it is just so much more immersive, I feel like. Like the jungle, it just really feels like you're in that part of the world and stuff. And I love that there's plenty of places to get food. There's plenty of shops and everything. The music there is great. It's so cool. And having Indiana Jones there.
Yeah.
It slaps.
Yeah.
Where it's right there as part of Jungle Cruise too. Like Adventureland and Disneyland is so good. And I think if there was one place that I could close my eyes and like hear the music, it might be Adventureland. Like the bongo drums. It's awesome.
No, I agree. It is 100% immersive. My issue with that is it's just so small. And it is, because it's so small and tight, that's another one that gets really, really crowded.
It does.
Like right between Bengal Barbecue and the entrance to Jungle Cruise, I feel like you can only fit like 6 people across.
Yeah, everybody just kind of hangs out there, but like for good reason, because Bengal Barbecue is awesome.
Well, yeah.
And there is no other Bengal Barbecue. So.
Yes, true.
You just got to go. That's my number 8.
Okay. All right. Moving on to number 7.
Okay.
My number 7 is Fantasyland in Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, essentially for all the reasons that you said. Attractions, food, I mean, isn't that great, but it's also Magic Kingdom, and food isn't great.
We've talked about this. Like, that should be no shocker.
Yeah. But yeah, Disneyland, it's just, I agree. It's too crowded. There are strollers everywhere. It just... Magic
There's
Kingdom,
so many attractions there.
There are.
That's part of why it's so busy.
There are. Well, and even it's a small world, and Disneyland is considered Fantasyland. But yeah, I feel like you can feel, it feels more like Fantasyland in Magic Kingdom. Like it feels more fairy tale fantasy in Magic Kingdom.
All right. I'll give it to you. I mean, I agreed. So.
Yeah.
All right. My number 7 is the one I struggled with the most.
Oh, interesting.
Because I hate that it fell all the way to number 7. I think it belongs higher, but when I like really went through my list, I was like, no, that's where it's going to sit.
Okay.
And that is Toy Story Land in Hollywood Studios. Yeah.
What?
Okay. Number 1.
Crazy?
No, I'm not crazy. I love Toy Story Land, but it is so hot there.
Well, it's Florida.
I know, but like there's no shade.
No, there's absolutely not.
And that's saying a lot.
No, even at Woody's Lunchbox, like,
no.
I say recently, but it might have been, I mean, it was probably several months ago now. Like, they added that shaded area.
Listen, there are so many things I love about Toy Story Land. The theming is incredible. It feels like you're going into a backyard, you know? And that's by design. If you look on the ground, you can see Andy's oversized shoe footprints. Right?
Yeah.
That is all fine and dandy. But here's the thing. If I was truly being honest with myself, I still remember Bugs Land. And Bugs Land was even better than Toy Story Land. And I hate to say that, but it is true. I love Toy Story Land. It's got great rides. Well, one great ride. Because Toy Story Mania is there. Yes, okay. Got great rides. Phenomenal food. But like every time we go there, we always go there first. Why? Because it's cool.
Yeah. No, it's true.
We don't go back there in the middle of the day because it's so blasted hot.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's true.
And it gets really crowded too.
It definitely is crowded, but it's not like a tight crowded.
It's not.
Well, except when you go over to Woody's Lunchbox,
Yep.
then I'm like, kill me. Yeah.
And there's just a lot of crying children there all the time. So that is why it fell to number 7. And I am sorry, but I stand by it.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
You said it. Okay.
I did. I'm standing by it too. Like, it pained me, but when I was just honest with myself, I had to own my truth.
Own your truth. Okay.
Yep. Number 6.
Number 6. For me is New Orleans Square in Disneyland. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like you said, Pirates, Blue Bayou, Beignets, Haunted Mansion. I've found myself recently spending more time over there. I think we find ourselves over there a lot. And yeah, I've enjoyed just sitting over there. Like, there was one night we ended up with, VIP seating for Phantasmic.
Yeah.
And just like sitting over there, enjoying like the hustle and bustle before it started, just like having that atmosphere.
Shout out to Skipper DJ.
Yeah.
Dude, wherever you are on the rivers, that was such an awesome night. Thanks to Skipper DJ.
It
so
was.
Shout out to you, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, so just New Orleans Square, which that I think surprised me the most. So that was number 6.
I'm very pleasantly surprised, but good for you.
Yeah.
That's great.
What is your number 6?
So my number 6 is my only international park on the list.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And that is Frontierland in Disneyland Paris.
Yep.
You guys, Frontierland in Disneyland Paris is awesome. And there's a reason why we just kept ending up back there.
Yeah.
Like, we just found ourselves there, like, all the time. If we were just like, oh, we didn't have anywhere else we had to be, we just ended up in Frontierland.
The shops over there are awesome, too.
The shops are great.
Yep.
You have the fort as you walk in, which is super, super cool. And Phantom Manor is awesome.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it absolutely is.
I love, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't been there, mild spoiler, okay? It's all themed around like an old Wild West town, like a ghost town.
Yeah.
That is super cool. So you can unplug your ears now. Like, it's all themed throughout, which is crazy. And I didn't know until we went on there, but now I know. Yeah. I love that you can ride the riverboat. And again, Big Thunder Mountain is the best ride in Disneyland Paris. And it's awesome. Yeah. And it's all right there. And
you're getting so excited.
I love it. I could have stayed there all day. And here's the other thing, is this kind of is a little nostalgic for me. So, like, quick backstory is growing up in Montana and out west. Yeah. Like, it was all about like the fur trappers and Western expansion and all of that. And the French actually were very involved, especially in the fur trapping era. And they have a whole section there that has like little dioramas and talking about French fur trappers in the Western expansion. It has like mountain men there and some Native American pieces and stuff. And again, that like goes back to my dad, who actually was the head of the American Mountain Men for a time. Yeah. So shout out to Dad. But like when I was there for that, it helped me realize how much Walt Disney was actually enamored by the Wild West. Oh, yeah. And so that felt transcendent to me and a little nostalgic. And for that reason, it's my number 6.
Yeah. I love when you say, when you say for that reason, I feel like we're on Shark Tank. And for that reason, I'm out.
Well, for that reason, I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in on Frontierland. All in. Full send. Awesome. Whatever the French word is for a full send. Les full send?
Sure.
Les full send. The top 5.
If we accidentally cursed at somebody in French, not knowing,
Les full send? No way that's profane. Okay. Anyway, the top 5.
Top 5. So I actually lied before. I said that New Orleans Square surprised me the most.
Yeah.
This one surprised me the most. I forgot I had this one at number 5. This is World Showcase in Epcot.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was going through the lands and I was like, okay.
Can you do that? You went the whole World Showcase?
Well, yeah, it's called World Showcase. I mean, there are different pavilions within the World Showcase. At least that's how I did it. That's how it's
fair. I mean, technically, we made our own rules. So it's not like we can be upset at anybody. Like, respect the game. You did very well with that.
Well, now I'm curious. Now I'm opening up my app.
No, I don't doubt you. I mean, if you can encapsulate them all into one land, like, by all means, girl, do your thing.
Would that have changed your answer?
No, because I still think the France Pavilion would be, like, my one spot if I was going to hang out all day. in one pavilion, it would probably be there.
Yeah, see, in the app, when you look up Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, it says World Showcase. Yeah.
I blame myself.
Yeah. So, yeah, just it has all the attractions, it has all the countries, and I feel like every time I am there, I learn something new.
Nice.
Can I walk the entire showcase without, like, dying? No. Like, it is a horrible walk all the way around. The showcase, like, it's the worst, but and like it is hot, and but that's where all your booths are for your festivals.
That's true.
All your topiaries are there for Flower and Garden. It just, yeah, so that one surprised me.
Wow.
But World Showcase,
that's amazing.
top 5 for me.
Well, I'm glad, because Epcot didn't make any of my top 10, so shame on me. My number 5 is in Disney California Adventure, and it is Avengers Campus.
Okay. Yeah, I figured that one would be
and
like
I
top
acknowledge
5 for you.
that, yes, it gets a little hot, and there are times that it's like, oh, well, did we do everything already? So once they add these 2 additional rides, it will go next level. But
yeah,
for me, as such a huge Marvel fan, when I was able to walk in there the first time,
oh yeah,
it was an experience. And I love that they continually update the characters who walk around.
yes,
And sometimes they're up top by the Quinjet, but most of the time they're down among the crowd walking through. And you guys, these are some of my favorite performers. Like, they totally fit the persona very, very well of each superhero.
oh,
and it's
yeah, the casting is perfect.
it is.
Yeah.
And it just is so fun. I mean, like, I love the Avengers. That's my ringtone on my phone. So when I can walk in there, I always just feel inspired. So Avengers Campus is my number 5.
We also got 1,000,000 points on Web Slingers.
Yeah,
so
we did.
That's
Not to brag, but we're doing it again. Yes. You got 1,000,000 on Web
hoping we
Slingers.
can get 1,000,000.
All right.
Twice.
Number 4. Twice.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Number 4. Don't hate me for this one.
Okay.
It's Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
No, I mean, like, it's still in your top 5.
It is. And I mean, I think it's the exact same whether you're in Hollywood Studios or
Yeah, I would count
Disneyland.
it as the same on
I
both.
didn't really specify. But similar to what you just said, like, I will never forget the first time I walked in to Galaxy's Edge. And I was not a huge Star Wars fan, and I'm still not a huge Star Wars fan. But I was like, oh my gosh, like, I can now appreciate everything that goes in to Star Wars, and there's just so much to do.
Yeah.
I feel like the food is constantly changing there too. You've got blue milk. It just, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's cool. And spoiler alert, we'll talk about it again.
I'm sure.
So,
yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
My number 4, this is the land that probably blew my mind more than anything else, which is saying a lot. But Pandora in Animal Kingdom.
Okay. Yep.
That was one that the first time I walked in, I was blown away. How in the world did they make this? And I love that it feels very isolated and secluded. The transition to it is very subtle but immersive. And just seeing those floating islands of rocks and then like the waterfall too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so cool. And I'm not a huge Pandora fan. We've talked about this, but you guys, like, Pandora, the land is incredible. And it is a whole different experience at night as well.
Yes.
So it's really tough to be there in the dark because Animal Kingdom closes so early. But it's really, really cool.
Yeah.
So for Pandora fans, I'm sure that it's amazing.
So that is my number 3.
Really?
Yep, that is my number 3. So
Wow.
yeah, so quickly moving on to number 3. Yeah, Pandora is my number 3. I think the only thing that I would add is, yeah, like, it is probably one of the most impressive lands.
Yeah.
Again, not a huge Pandora fan,
Right.
but you just walk in there and you're like, oh my God, like, what did I just walk into? And they were
Yeah.
even able to incorporate just something as simple as the Wilderness Explorers that does not fit really there.
Yeah, but it doesn't detract from it.
Exactly. Yep. But everything,
Amazing.
and even the food at Satuli Canteen, it's
Yeah.
just, it is on point for the theming. You cannot deny that, like, theming wise, that is a top 3 land.
I would agree with that for sure.
Yeah.
And the other thing, too, about Pandora Land, and I guess if you're calling it Pandora Land, but, I mean, you have a massive attraction there. It is enormous for Flight of Passage. Mm-hmm. Where is it hidden?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't see it.
Exactly.
Which is incredible.
Well, and you have on the River Journey, you have one of the best animatronics.
I know.
In the domestic parks, at least.
Ever made. And the other thing, too, is I feel like one thing that really sets that land apart is it does feel like you're walking onto a movie set.
Yes.
Like they could film there tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
And you would have no idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
It's that
interested
good.
to see how Pandora and Disneyland turns out. And I think it's something where they've got to make it spectacular because I think people in Disneyland are like, we didn't ask for Pandora.
I know.
We don't really want Pandora. So I think, I was going to say, they have to blow it out of the water and it is going to be water themed.
No, it better be amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm really curious how they're going to, quote unquote, hide it from the outside.
Yeah, I agree.
So that will be interesting.
Yep.
All right.
So yeah, that was my number 3.
That's your number 3. Mm-hmm. My number 3 is Main Street USA. And that could be Disneyland or Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's hard because how do you top Main Street USA? It's everything, you know? Like, that is your first experience into the Disney parks. And it's not to say that it doesn't have a place of glory and honor. It's on the podium. It's top 3. Mm-hmm. But it's everything. It's the shops, the smells. It's the view of the castle.
Yeah.
And that's always when you feel like you're home. So
it has occurred to me that I did not put Main Street USA on my list.
What? That is not true. You
I
didn't have Main Street USA?
guess when I was making this list, like, I just didn't really think about it.
Wow.
I just didn't really think. I mean, it is a land.
It is a land.
But in my mind, like, I did not really even think about it.
Wow. I'm shocked.
I am too.
Do you want to hop in on my number 3 and tell us about why you love Main Street USA, or do you just
Apparently,
not like
I don't
it?
love it enough
Wow.
to think about it.
Goodness gracious. But there's like a lot here, though.
No, there is. Exactly. You've got the view of the castle. You've got all the shops. And, I mean, you have restaurants, train station. Yeah, I guess
You're flabbergasted.
I am.
Wow. I'm so glad I put this. So for whatever I missed out on the World Showcase, I've redeemed myself with Main Street USA because I am carrying the load for both of us.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, in my mind, I just really didn't. Yeah. Okay. Well,
There it is.
how do I move on from this?
I don't know. That's amazing.
Your face right now.
I'm shocked. I'm very proud of myself, by the way. Don't worry, y'all. I got you.
Moving on.
Number 2.
Number 2. I'm second guessing myself on everything now. My number 2 is Toy Story Land.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. Theming, the rides, the food. I agree. It is totally hot. It is ridiculous. Yeah. But that is another one where you walk in that land and you are 100% immersed in just the surroundings. You don't see any other land. You really do truly feel like you are in Andy's backyard.
So I wish that you could have experienced Bugs Land.
I know,
for that reason. And the other plus to Bugs Land is there was a lot of shade, which was really
Makes
great,
sense,
right?
yeah.
So I think just having experienced that first, that's where I always I want to be pulled back to Bugs Land, and it's just different, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Now, we also got to go to Toy Story Land in Disneyland Paris. Do you have a preference between the two?
So I think for sure, I'm sorry, yes, Hollywood Studios, absolutely.
Okay.
I think once Walt Disney Studios in Paris is done with all of its construction,
right,
I think it will be a little bit different.
Okay.
I'm trying to think, did I even go on any of the rides?
So
we went on the toy parachute drop. Yeah, which was awesome. But the reason I liked it was because you could see into the construction
we were creeping
for Frozen. Yeah, it's just it wasn't my favorite. It wasn't as immersive. And again, you were going to be able to see every land from there. Whereas Hollywood Studios, you don't see anything else.
No, that's true. I would agree with that.
I forgot that one is in Paris too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's Hollywood Studios.
No, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
My number 2 is Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
And again, this one, as a Star Wars fan, nobody hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans. And I get people have their beef.
You always say that.
It's true. And everyone has their beef with Disney, and they say, "Oh, Disney ruined Star Wars." They gave you a freaking land.
You can build
two
your
of them.
own lightsaber.
That's
droid.
right. I'm just like, respectfully, shut up. Galaxy's Edge is awesome. And again, the one thing about it, even though we've been there many times and it doesn't really change too much, it does have roaming characters, which is fantastic. But y'all, they built the freaking Millennium Falcon, life size, there for you.
Which in Disneyland, is it Disneyland has the hidden Millennium Falcon
Disney World.
It was a Disney World, I can't remember. Yeah, that has the hidden Millennium Falcon on the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to post a picture of that on Patreon for you guys, because we learned that there is a little hidden Millennium Falcon on the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
Super cool. But, I mean, it has its own fireworks show now, and the projections and everything. And
okay, so does that change your mind? Because I didn't think about that either. They don't have projections and fireworks in Hollywood studios.
Womp womp.
So does Disneyland have a little bit of the upper hand?
Absolutely it does. Because Disneyland is better.
Well,
but no, I mean, like, Galaxy's Edge is so freaking cool. And I will say the transitions to Galaxy's Edge, I feel like in Disneyland are also better
I
than
agree.
they are in Magic Kingdom.
Yep.
But you guys, it's awesome. It's Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Number 1. It all leads to this.
Thinking about what I know as my number 1,
Yeah.
I imagine is your number 1 as well, because there's one land that we haven't talked about.
Do we need to say it on 3? This could be like
so.
really embarrassing if we're wrong,
No,
but
let's
I
say
don't
it.
think we're wrong.
Are we going 1, 2, 3 and then say it?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Cars
Cars
Land.
Land. Yes.
Yeah. There's no way it's not Cars Land in DCA.
You guys, it is an experience, and I'm very excited to see what Cars Land looks like in Magic Kingdom, but here's what I will say.
Yeah.
Cars Land in Disneyland is the main street, the main road from the movie, and I don't know how you will ever top that.
No, and they thought of every single little detail, like the light, every third blink is slower.
Yep.
You just have all those little details. They have it decorated for Halloween and for Christmas. The cozy cones, I mean, come on. The food.
know.
Yeah.
And that is one thing that Cars Land offers that a lot of the other lands do not, and that is seasonality.
Yeah.
And I would even maybe go so far as to say that Halloween might be my favorite season in Cars Land.
I would agree. Yeah.
It's just really cool.
Yeah,
like,
I would agree.
They changed the cones.
They changed the cones. They changed the 2 rides. And both of those rides have special songs for Halloween. Well, and for Christmas too. But that's
And you know, like, that is one place I will say as well. It is also hot because you're walking down the asphalt and there is a different heat. However, it does not bother me the same way it does in Toy Story Land or some other places. In Avengers Campus, also hot. I don't know why, but somehow it just feels like you're on Route 66 and it just works.
Well, the music, and then every sunset you have Shaboom, where they turn on all of the neon lights. Like, that is an experience in itself.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, 2 completely different experiences during the day and then at night with all the neon lights.
Yep.
And then, I mean, Radiator Springs Racers, come on.
No, it's like our favorite ride. But I think what Cars Land did for DCA was made it a must-do park. As much as I love Avengers Campus, and that part is really cool, it's Cars Land, you guys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, you need to plan a trip, and you need to give yourself a full day to go to DCA and experience all the things at Cars Land. Like, I absolutely love, as you mentioned, Shaboom. Everybody comes, and you all just line up on the main road there. Everyone's just singing, and they do a little dance there in the middle of the intersection. Like, Cars Land is magical, you guys. If you love that show, you have to come to DCA and you have to go to Cars Land.
Yeah,
it's just amazing.
Yeah, and then you can meet the characters too. You can meet Lightning McQueen, Mater, and then again Halloween. They've got costumes.
All the cars are in costumes too.
Yep. Oh yeah, the fire truck, Red.
I know.
As a clown. Yeah.
Yeah. The food is good there as well. I mean, it's just it's just elite. And I know there may be other lands that are a little more impressive or, you know, whatever. But, like, this is one, like, they brought cars to life.
Yes.
And it's magical.
Yeah, it is.
So how did we do, guys? Like, what do you think?
Well, I miss Main Street USA, so.
We want to hear from you. Let us know your thoughts. Are there any lands that we missed? Are there any lands that you want to see that you haven't yet? Are we just crazy up in the night because we listed things in the order we did? Let us know. Comment on our episode. Find us on Instagram or on Patreon, and let us know what your top 10 is. We want to hear about it.
Yeah, well, and also let us know what other international lands that we have to check out when we go, because I'm sure like Shanghai, Tokyo, Hong Kong, that they have amazing lands too.
I can already hear my cousin Katie.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
She's going to text me. I know it. And she's going to say, just wait till you go to Tokyo Disney.
Yeah. And we'll have to do Disney a new list.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
Yeah, after we go to Tokyo.
Yep. But that's what we got so far.
Yeah.
And we hope you enjoyed it.
That's it for this week's episode. Don't forget to rate our show on Apple or Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts. Subscribe to support our show on Patreon. Check out our t-shirt shop, Shop Threads of Imagination. And until next wonderful Wednesday, TTFN.